Okay, so I think this is the last video. I say that always. I love. I'm vibing into. I actually wrote an open letter, so there will be a shortened written version of the letter. And the first and foremost thing too that I vibed into that was super important that I didn't share within the video is that these vibes are vibes that I wish I had had the awareness. And when I'm taking note that my throat chakra is closed, as I'm saying, so this is definitely something that I'm just now vibing into. So hopefully y'all are taking note of that. But I'm still sharing all the same. So saying that, I wish that I had had the awareness and strength to say and apply, because I realized I've been thinking about, like, I feel like I've vibed this many times, and I have continuously as I charge up my root chakra, my sacral chakra, and even to I feel like a great extent my solar chakra. I get to the same place, and I'm realizing literally, like I said, it's the same thing. I'll get really open, interact with someone, and even as my heart is opening, their actions will cause a knee-jerk reaction in me, and I'll close up. And so I'm realizing this has just been a pattern. And part of that is realizing that I currently, I don't know, hopefully this is recording. Because I had my hands free, my earbuds attached. Anyway, that currently I have the responsibility to ensure my own energetic safety and space to open as much as possible. Though I totally vibe that, heart openness is generally related to connecting with others, or at least it's affirmed and expanded and nourished through the connection of others. One of the things that I have definitely continued to vibe into as the person that I had the experience with that I ended up shutting down around, I remember getting a little inkling like, nah, you probably don't want to talk to this person. And I just ignored it because the person looked like they were their energy was off. I was trying to be nice and share, this energy, and realize and on many occasions, remember in the past, the same exact thing where in my openness, my spirit was definitely guiding me and like, yo, I'm giving you the heads up. This is not an action or experience you necessarily want to have. Definitely not right now. And I always in wanting to connect with others and I guess expand the heart openness, I would say, and share it, I ignore when the energies are obviously not in alignment. And so that is definitely something I'm vibing into. So there's a part that I shared in the letter about just really wishing I had affirmed and said and applied this in the past, and I'm definitely affirming that, as well as saying I recognize it's my hope for the present, and that is something that I am opening to, remembering as you hear in my throat, just really wrapping my brain around. So honoring that, and an affirmation for myself for future choices, as affirmation for myself in my reincarnations and in for the beings that are reincarnating currently and will in the future. Like, this is an affirmation. This is something that we as parents, it's like people who know me have heard me say many times, that if first and foremost in choosing our energetic connections, nourishing ourselves, that is a choice we make for our children, and that whatever energetic vibration we are when we conceive, and as we're nourishing them, that is what we give them. And so that's our first choice as parents. And I think if we don't do our best to have it as fast as possible, we are already starting off making slow vibrational choices for our children. So that is super important to me and vibing into this. Also, I've clarified in my connections with people that it's something that I will do my best in actually directly sharing with people and saying, hey, this is my commitment to balance out our energies in this present moment, and will connect with people who have a similar vibe. And if for some reason the balance, because you know, we can't, gotta be realistic. You know, don't want to have any unrealistic don't have the expectations, period, but definitely unrealistic expectations, and particularly knowing that about my own, taking responsibility for my own co-creations, and that my, you know, as my heart opens, there's a lot of, you know, slow vibration in there. It's gonna co-create slow vibration. So just being realistic about that, saying that, you know, and of course the other person the same way. The people that I'm connected with are obviously going to be on my level energetically. That of course what they're co-creating could co-create slow vibrations within me, and so honoring either and all, both possibilities and infinite possibilities. Also saying, committing myself to say, hey, if we don't balance out in this moment, I am committed and will always be committed to continuing to work at it till the situation is balanced. And once again, realizing, super important to say, I will only connect with people who have an equal awareness and commitment, and that is super important. So I have to admit, super excited about vibing into this, both in the vid and in the letter, and, you know, just vibing into, feel like I'm at a crossroads where I feel like I have been before in regards to applying this commitment in my life in the present, and in making future decisions, and what that's going to mean for me and, you know, the children that are going to come through me. And of course, just seeing the potential that this, if there is potentially an opportunity for me to actually open my heart and remember and grow in what it actually is to be love, I'm realizing this is a huge part of it. Because my system definitely has to learn or remember a different way of connecting and interacting with other beings. And so yeah, I'm really excited about that and what that could mean for the future. So all right, y'all, I love y'all, and bliss.